is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you for supporting me and being able to relate to the things that I project out. That it benefits me as well as you along the path when it's needed. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings. Love back. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Oh, excuse me. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very informative, uplifting, and give you good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and needing just spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and even share for your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again. It is greatly appreciated on all levels. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Y'all, this is going to be my last video for tonight because I am like wiped out. I'm really wiped out. Um, but anyways, the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Powerful Detox. Um, Powerful Detox, was it? Music, 520 hertz, cleansing energy, meditative music, energy, positive healing. And I will post that link in the description box below. I hope this is not the one I was already using for the last video. No, that's it. Um, and my video today is about Twin Flame 101. Heyoka's losing you to find the truth of you can make a big difference upon your life. A lot of times we have been uh, molded and sheltered, from uh, cultural, conditioning, placing limitations on our growth as well as our knowledge that we receive in life, and being closed off to things that is unexplainable, that is different, very foreign to you. Being on your spiritual path may make you lose your mental, for you to be able. I always heard the song by Janae Aiko, and I think it's like Ways. I really love that song. It reminds me of things that I was enduring, things that I had to be able to know that even though you're going through trials and tribulations, it is very short lived. It's all about how you decide to allow yourself to go along your path, heal from things that are no longer serving you, break ties and sever cords that are not no longer needed and has ran its course. It's all about that you're losing yourself of how you were seeing things, and the way others were, taking that time out to be able to step out the matrix, which was very hard at times for you to do because you're so used to doing things a certain way. Being able to see past all those things, a lot of times it can be amazing, but sometimes it can put you in a world of shock. So, those needed to take place. You had to break away of how you used to be to find out the truth in you that is better, fitted for you. A lot of times we have broke away, or broken away. That's what I meant to say. Jesus, Lord, forgive me. Parting ways, basically, with things that was molded up a certain way because we didn't allow ourselves to step out that box. And then being able to be ventured towards things that can uplift us in so many ways. There's a lot of times where you have gone in life where things were no longer in your interest anymore. You no longer found excitement in certain things, that it may be shallow, or even the people that you have dealt with on how they do things can be very irritating, or just downright um, draining. And these are the things that that lets you know that that's time for a change, or you're going along a change. We start receiving signs and uplift, and enlightenment towards like our, our numbers, our synchronicities, as well as spirit totems, things that we're drawn to, uh, connect with, whether it's movies, books, or, certain sites that you go on the web or whatever. And it can allow you to see the view of life in so much of a different way that, at times it can put you in your emotions because, even though those times were very dark for you, there was something deep down in the pit of you that said things had to change. You have to go further down your life. Um, oh, excuse me. You had to be able to see things further and what that, the chains of fear and limitations of challenges went further than that. And a lot of times we feel like we're a prisoner in our own pain, or a prisoner of a cell of pain. A lot of times we feel like we're stagnant. We can't move out of these situations because others are placing us in that. But it's all about your hidden psyche. What you believe is what you become, and you have to allow yourself to be very choicy about how you see things, about how you project towards yourself as well as the universe, because those can end up being your reality. If you feel like you can't get through things, that's what will happen. You will never get through them. If you can see the benefit off of it and you're doing everything giving it all you got, not best as you can do, because a lot of times we feel like, oh, like there's times that I've done it towards myself, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do my videos, I'm gonna take a nature walk, and then I'm gonna do some exercises, and then it'll be like I'll do 4 or 5 videos, um, then go on a nature walk and just doing 20 minutes of working out, even though that's what it's said to do. But you have to allow yourself to push yourself to do furthermore. Because there are so many times that I'm like, yeah, I'm game to do this. And then when it comes time to do it, I'm giving up ample opportunity. And the only person I'm hurting is myself. So you have to allow yourself to give it all you got. And it's like the more you keep pushing yourself to motivate yourself to do a lot better than you did the day before, it gives you that strength to you keep pushing your envelope, being your own challenge, the challenge, and it will make it a big blessing for yourself because you'll be proud. There's a lot of things that you're trying to aim for in life that you truly want to manifest into your reality, and a lot of times we're hoping and praying that God or universe will send somebody to save us, and the whole point is not going to happen that way. Everything that you were looking for in the external will end up coming from the internal. The answers that you're needing, that is being provided from within yourself. Things that you're seeing to look for other people to make you happy, you had to find it within yourself. You had to love yourself. You're trying to be in a stable relationship to where the love that you give out is being received back. You had to go within and love yourself how you wanted to be loved from other people. And when you allowed yourself to take that change and add healthy boundaries to your life and not allowing people to disrespect you or walk all over you, and you're allowing yourself to walk away from things that are very toxic from you, or things or people or situations that drained you, that wasn't in your best interest. You're allowing yourself to be able to do that, so you're no longer the old you. There's times I sit up here and go, anybody who has Facebook, there's times that your memories will come up, things that you had posted on those days from like either last year, 2 years, or even 6 years back. And you will actually see, you're like, oh my God, I placed that, I posted that, I felt that way. And it'll allow you to see how much you have changed, not just change in a big way, but changed in a big way, that you're no longer that person that done these certain things. You don't have the same interest as you used to do. You don't have time for short talk, and maybe you didn't even have time for short talk even before. It's like nails to a chalkboard. You want to talk about meaningful things in life. How can we change it? How do we view things? What parts are we going to take part in? What can make my surroundings a better place, and attract better things. You're allowing yourself to move forward. You're allowing yourself to push your own envelope and do better, adding on more to yourself than what you had before, that you can truly appreciate on all levels in it. And then it's like you breaking away from people of you never seen yourself in your life without. and then you end up going on this spiritual path, and you had to allow yourself to separate, separate from people that has, ran their seasons in your life, and it can be hurtful at times, but a lot of times we have to make that bold decisions, to break away things that are, it's ran its course. A lot of times it's hard to say goodbye, but you have to be able to say goodbye for you to get the better hello. Oh, that gave me chills. It gave me chills when I said that, because it's like, I'm blessed. I really feel like I'm blessed on all accords, because it is like I'm connecting with people that can truly get me and I can truly get them. And being able to have that reassurance to know that what you're going through is very common, because a lot of times it scares the mess out of you for you to go search for that truth. And a lot of times we avoid that, turn a blind eye, but it'll keep coming back. And the more it comes back, that's why I always tell people, and I had to tell myself, you have to be able to allow yourself to nip in the bud. You have to allow yourself to face the things that you fear and go over the things that you fear, and allow yourself to take a leap on that fear, because everything, we're at that time of our lives, and a lot of people don't, I'm not saying everybody feels that way, but there's a lot of people that feel like if they can't see it and they can touch it, it can't never happen. But then, the powers that be will place you in certain situations where you can see how the powers that be can pull things in your favor. Like, you're needing something and you're stressed out about how you're going to make it, after you lost the job, or, you're taking that leap of faith, and all of a sudden you might win a scratch off or something like that, or you had money unexpected to come in that you didn't even plan for or didn't even expect to come your way. But that's what they're wanting you to do when they're asking you to be guided by what they want for you. And a lot of times they block you with different people in different situations because they got so much better for you along the way, if you allow that to take place in your life, having faith in them and having faith in what that is going to take place in your life, as long as you allow yourself to take that leap of faith and go for the things they're trying to take you to, and allow you to know that, hey, we got your back. We understand it's very scary, but that's when you're allowing your faith to guide you and not allowing you to say, oh, I got to see it to believe it. No, a lot of times you have to feel in the experience to know it goes further than that. It's all about what you're allowing yourself to go for. It's all about, are you allowing yourself to motivate you to do something out the norm, going for things that are very foreign to you, allowing yourself to really, understand the hurt that you have endured, to be able to know even through that pain, you can still find a blessing out of it, because it allows you to see everything from a different perspective, allowing you to see what certain things had to take place to bring you to a better place. A lot of times it's hard to do that, but I allow myself to see the path that I've been taken on, and I've experienced. And, a lot of times I get in my feelings about a lot of things. And then when I allow myself to have that chill moment and really see what is taking place in my life, it was more of a blessing than a curse. It's all about how you tend to go about it. It's all about how you are you placing your energy into a positive, transformation. Are you allowing yourself to really see things from a different perspective, to understand what is taking place in your life and what you need to learn from certain situations that you have connected with? It can really change you in a way. There's some things that I'm still healing from. I'm not gonna lie, I'm keeping it real. The only person I can hurt is myself if I'm allowing myself to say, oh, everything is great. And it is. You have to believe in yourself. Even if when you're not where you're at, you're still doing good, because you already know at any time powers to be can flip the script on you real quick and give you blessings that you thought you were going to have to go another 2 or 3 years before you can ever get. That's why I allow myself, there's times that even though I get overwhelmed by certain things that's taking place in my life, I have to allow myself to shift how I'm seeing that. It's all about how are you going to let your situation control you, or are you going to control how you allow yourself to see that situation? That's the big difference. Big difference. If you're allowing this situation to really aggravate you or piss you off or any kind of way, then that lets you know these are the things you need to heal from. Allow yourself to take a breather and see that this thing is changing you, not you for you changing the situation. It's all about how what you choose to focus on. Are you gonna focus on the tragedies you're enduring at that time? Or are you going to focus on the path that you've been placed on for you to get better in your life, walk away from that circumstance, allow yourself to be healed and learn what is being taught in that situation? And that's what makes the big difference for you. You're walking away from the old to welcome up the new. And a lot of times it's hard to do that because we have pride. We have pride, and a lot of times we feel like we have to prove that we're right. No, that's not what you're going to do. A lot of times I've done it myself where I had to constantly try to convince people of things, and I'm at that point now. Either you believe it or you don't. I know my truth. The universe knows my truth. The people that are involved know my truth. It's all about what I choose to focus on. I'm focusing on my growth and how I can be better than I was 5 minutes ago, being able to help as many people as I possibly can to understand their path, and knowing that blessings is coming their way too if they allow themselves to go through that transformation, for those things to be open to them. A lot of people get mad, like if I was to do a channeling for them and it's not something that I force myself to do. If there's somebody that I strongly have a spiritual connection for, and source, or spirit wants me to relay something to them, I do. And if it doesn't fall in the sense that I told you, it's all about the decisions you choose to make after I told you what I told you. You can either take this in stride, or take it verbatim, of it doesn't have to go exactly how I said it, but it's a roundabout way. Like, if I tell somebody you're going on this path and you're going through all these different you know um biblical places or whatever, and you're going through this question, you have to do this and this and that, it is not going to go literally like that. They're basically telling you you're going through situations where is going to give you that deep understanding about your spiritual quest, about the things that you connect with strongly, that you truly need to brush up on. Allow yourself to be open towards those different things that you're going through. You're going through a pathway of strength. You're going through a pathway of learning. You're going through a pathway of serving mankind, and you're going through a pathway of understanding where your gift is going to take you. So it's all about the changes you make. Somebody can tell you your path or your current situation you're going through, but if you change the way you look at it and you don't have faith in what is taking place in your life, it just by the choices you're making, it can either make you or break you. And a lot of people don't understand that. I got into a confrontation with somebody recently for that. And, I'm not going in detail, but it is just like I said, if you have this one-sided thought about it and being pessimistic about all the changes that are taking place, nothing good will happen, just because of how you're going about it and how you're looking at it, and you're not having faith in the unknown. There's a lot of times I've done readings for myself, or I've seen things that really strongly resonated with me, and I got in my feelings about that. But then when I had to allow myself to say, you know what, they predicted everything that you were going through. It didn't have to mean it literally, but we're all on a path of understanding ourselves, understanding the truth within ourselves, understanding ourselves as those spiritual beings, knowing these are, we weren't meant to stay here. We have examples and teachings that we had to go about. We had to reflect those things out towards other people for it to find that domino effect, for them to be able to do what you're doing, to look on their life. It's not about you mimicking somebody, but you becoming that blessing that needed to take place in your life, like it's doing with the next person. That's why it's like I really love what I do. I don't feel like it's forced. I don't feel like at times that I'm doing something I really don't want to do. Yes, there's sometimes I don't even want to take a break. Or even when I take a break, I'm still thinking about this. And it's not like, ugh, I got to do this when I go back. No, it's like, ooh, I wonder if I need to talk about this, or, do I need to shed light on this, because I really love what I do. It's a good thing. Oh, excuse me. When you can allow yourself to be open and transparent towards, certain parts of your life, that other people can truly have that cheat sheet for survival and as well as in change. And I feel very blessed that I was placed on this path to where I can use my experiences that I've went through from birth until now, and how it has changed me in such a big way, that I'm grateful for all those changes. I'm grateful for my storms. I'm grateful for my setbacks, because all those things taught me a lot more than what I was seeing at that time. And I can be grateful for that, because it really changed me in a big way. I used to get aggravated. I used to get pissed, because I was in a place that I desperately wanted to get away from. But when you're allowing yourself, when you're trying to force yourself to run, it just draws you back in a situation, and place you in a situation longer than you want to be. You have to allow yourself to see what is being said in a direct way, see what universe is wanting you to learn through that tragic situation that may be a little bit overwhelming for you. And a lot of times we feel like we're in situations where we have to change it, when that situation is supposed to change us. You're going through these transformations that can be really hard. I connect with people all the time, and they're telling me how things feel overwhelming to them. They feel like they can't be around people, and it becomes hard because the people that they're around drains them, and it makes it hard for them to deal with them at times. Yeah, it's challenging. They never said it was going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it, because it's going to show you, when you're allowing yourself to go against the grain of what is around you, and allowing yourself to be better than what is being presented towards you. That's where your strength comes in. When you're around people that are so emotionally, mentally, and spiritually draining, and you still on that path to still trying to move on, and allow yourself not to be moved by outside action, but being guided by inside, allowing yourself to keep doing you. Don't stay focused on what they're doing, because they're playing their part just like you're playing yours. They're those ones that are the ones in your life that had to challenge you, that had to make you go through that. I have to grow from this. If I want to be able to get where I want to be at, this is something I'm going to have to allow myself to get growth from, get pure understanding, get your spiritual understanding, and keep going for your truth, and allow that overwhelming circumstance to strengthen you in ways that when outside stuff comes to you, it won't even bust a grate. And that's how it really is. And a lot of times I would see this like, oh my God, I'm ready to part ways with this situation. I'm tired of seeing everything around me, and I'm not able to do anything. But it was all about how I looked at it. Cause I mean, I had a choice. I'm not stuck anywhere. It's all about how I chose to look at it, what kind of choices did I make to be in this situation. But if I wanted things to work in my favor, I can't allow other people on what they're doing to affect me in that way, because it's like deep down inside, if you were chosen to be on a certain path, nothing can penetrate you. Nothing can mess with you. If it was your time to go, it was just your time. But you are always protected, just because you're doing something out of the norm. You're doing something that it takes a lot of strength, a lot of patience, and a lot of trust. And when you're allowing yourself to be on that, oh, you are protected. You're good, no matter what people are doing, what they're trying to block you from. Because when doors open, it's not going to be because this person doesn't want it to happen. You have people in your life that's going to work overtime, because they don't want to see you do better, but that's what they were guided to do. They were brought into your life just to break your life. But that's where your truth and your strength come from, because you're allowing yourself to catapult past the things that they're trying to keep you in. And it's not like, it's something personal, but these are the people that needed to be healed from the things that you reflect out. You have been through hell. You have been through hell a lot of times. You got frequent flyer miles. You probably got a lot of points nowadays. Probably got a free flight somewhere. But you are allowing yourself to see the change within you. That's going to make them feel some type of way, and know that, dad, for them taking all these changes and sacrifices, and self-reflection, and see what blessings they came on, maybe I need to do that too, because they can't stop what's already on its way into your life. They can't do that unless you allow that to happen, or you place that energy on what they're trying to stop. Because when you're allowing them to do that, you're basically giving somebody keys to your happiness. I had a lot of people coming in my life that did that. I used to get in my feelings about that, but then I had to allow myself to know, your blessings are coming, and other people can see that before you do at times. That's why they bring people in to distract you. Are you going to allow yourself to keep going for what's yours, or are you going to allow these people to distract you from what you're trying to get to? You have a choice in that, because you are protected, and just for the things you have experienced in life, and just for you not giving up on what you truly wanted and what was truly being gifted to you. You're going to get blessings behind all understanding that you didn't even plan for, that you didn't even expect, because you have to allow yourself to see all the hell you're going through. Just about imagine, you can't even comprehend what kind of blessings you're going to get just because of the things you're going through and you didn't give up on. And you have to allow yourself to be open to those transitions. It's all about what you choose to go about things, and you have to allow yourself to know you know what you want in life, and you know what you won't give up till you get what you get in life. You don't have to do anything hurtful, you don't have to do anything negative, but you have to allow yourself to put up boundaries. Nobody can affect your life, nobody can get you in your feelings unless you allow that to. It's like it can't control anything if you're not putting that intention into it. You have to allow yourself to say, okay, I'm mad about this, get over it, all right, keep going, because you got better things that you're trying to aim for, and this is not going to be that thing that's going to draw attention to you, because a lot of times those things get heavy on you, just for you to learn how to not allow yourself to give in to other people's insecurities. Now allow yourself to take you know anything personal when you're at you. They're basically voicing how they feel about themselves towards you, because they see the goodness in you, they see that light in you, they see that strength in you. But you have to allow yourself to see the same things they're trying to avoid you to see. You have to do that. You had to be hurt for you to understand what your capabilities are, what you mirror out. That's why a lot of people don't like you. But that's okay. They envy what you have and they want that bad for themselves. But they know that's something they can never be. And because they're playing that part and you're playing yours, but you got to play it a lot better. So, y'all, this is my last video for today. I'm going to be up tomorrow. Go ahead and start back over again. I hope y'all have a blessed day wherever you're at in the world. I hope, um, you know, you're surrounded around with positivity and love and abundance, and keep going for yours. You're going to get it. Everything that you're going through right now is only temporary. And then when everything ends for you, you're going to appreciate what you've been taught through that situation, because, you truly needed it. So I hope you have a blessed evening. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line, share, give me a thumbs up. If you want to get in touch with me on a one-on-one, you need help with your spiritual growth or, a spiritual understanding. I don't mind helping you. You can find me at Facebook Messenger up under my name. Let me know, hey, I connect with you here, and what kind of situations you got going on that I can help you out with. And I'll try my best to do that. And I want to give a post notification shout out to with expectancy, lost puppy, and Gabriel. Much love to you as well. And well, uh, Michelle Campbell as well. So I will see y'all tomorrow. You'll hear from me tomorrow, Lord willing. So I hope every day, and especially this weekend, that you enjoy yourself. And I will talk to you later. Much love.